Girl power has evolved. It's more than a trend we can ignore. It's an unstoppable movement. Sheryl Sandberg, Marissa Mayer, Hillary Clinton. Women are becoming corporate and political leaders. Girls are excelling at math and becoming computer scientists. We need to reflect this in our programming. We need a groundbreaking show that empowers girls and puts their needs and their wants first. It's this market demand that led me to create the cool skinny bitches who are followed around by a pack of jealous fat sluts. Note that bitches is spelled with a Z to denote a taste of that Sandbergian glass ceiling breaking, whereas the sluts use the more traditional, backwards, patriarchal S, because in addition to being jealous and fat, they are also dumb. Each of the three bitches has a unique, active personality. These are not passive damsels in distress. They have passions, they are in control, they have agency. Tracy loves to shop at the mall. She is a writer who crafts flash fiction about the jealous sluts and all the nasty, low-life guys they've hooked up with. Casey loves to shop online. She is a publisher, taking Tracy's stories about the jealous sluts and distributing them throughout the school and on social media. Kelsey likes to shop in catalogs, but then make her final purchases at the mall or online. She is an accomplished graphic designer who uses high-tech software to manipulate photographs of the jealous sluts to make it appear as though they posed nude, which is something the sluts would do, even if they didn't actually do it, and therefore, it is not a lie. Initially, I considered producing the series as live action, but after reviewing hundreds of young actresses, I realized we'd be letting our audience down by casting any of them. The young girls who will watch our show are smart, savvy viewers. They demand and deserve authenticity, and after disguising myself on social media as a preteen boy, I've determined there simply is no girl in America cool enough, stylish enough, and slender enough to accurately bring to life any of the bitches. This is why I've chosen animation. I reached out to the top names in the industry to create the character designs, but all of those men didn't comprehend the complex, dynamic nature of the bitches and their femininity. When I instructed the artists to make the waists smaller, the legs longer, the wrists non-existent, many of them complained that the design I demanded did not conform to the laws of human anatomy and was mechanically impossible. I knew I could never work with men so attached to their orthodox ways of thinking, which is why I've hired a blind Italian pauper as our lead artist, a man who has never seen a woman and is therefore not constrained by traditional concepts of beauty, the male gaze, or the correct age at which girls develop the earth-shaking hips our viewers demand, hips so wide we have every right to animate small moons in their orbit. As a 51-year-old, unmarried, sexually naive, childless man, I know that I was put on this earth to bring these strong young women to life. I grew up without a mother. It was just me, Dad, and 18 brothers educating each other about women. I remember observing the cool girls in my high school while hiding in trash cans, taking note of what they liked to do and how they looked. I'm accurately reflecting those memories here. The girls had legs that were 8 feet long and feet that didn't make any sense. They regularly wore Cheerios, the breakfast cereal, as belts. The cool bitches won't just live on the screen. There will be a fantastic consumer products and transmedia push led by the entrepreneurial, free market anthem, My Body's for Sale, No Rights Reserved. The flagship product that will be on store shelves in time for the holiday season will be a 2-pack containing a child's corset and ball gag, which allow girls to silently express themselves while simultaneously taking ownership over imagery that was once offensive before I decided that it was not. Everything I've told you today is backed up by extensive market research I commissioned from a local, unaccredited community college whose dean is me. Ladies and gentlemen, the cool skinny bitches who are followed around by a pack of jealous fat sluts. As a woman and the president of this television network, I think you'll understand that I might have a question about this whole deal. How much money are we projected to make off this? A ton. Just like a whole ton of money. Wonderful. Ladies and gentlemen, let's have a round of applause for our next hit show. I feel inspired, proud to be a woman, empowered. Like if I put my mind to it, I could truly buy anything.